What's going on, y'all? I know what time it is, man. Y'all see me in the car, man. Y'all see me in my personal car, man. Y'all know it's ride with me time, man. I even made it the title of the post, man. I'm gonna start doing this a little bit more often, man. Ride with me, man, from the streets to success, man. From the streets to success, man. But today I want to touch on something that's kind of near and dear to me, man. Something that gets me a little upset when I talk about it. So if y'all see me getting passionate, don't think I'm tripping, man. I ain't doing it for entertainment purposes or nothing like that. It's just that this topic right here I'm about to touch on, it really it's close to me, man. And it's talking about I want to talk about addiction today, man. Like what's going on like in our community. Drugs have always been drugs have always been in our community. That's nothing new. Drugs will always be in our community. But it's at the level and the rate of which the drugs are in our community and who's actually using the drugs. It used to be the kids, we only smoked weed, drunk a few beers, smoked a few cigarettes, Black and Miles. You know what I mean? That used to be the drug use. That used to be what teenage addiction looked like in the black community. But now, teenage addiction looks like adult addiction. Teenage addiction now looks like Perkies, looks like Xannies, looks like lean, looks like coke, looks like hop. Teenagers using these type of drugs these days, man. I know when they came out with the little Fizz pills, you had teenagers popping pills back then in my era. You know what I mean? You even had some teenagers snorting coke. It wasn't at the high rate as it is now, but it did exist. And if you wonder how come the streets ain't the same as it used to be, I say my generation on down. The streets ain't what they used to be. It's because everybody on dope. Everybody literally on dope. You see dudes flexing money. They be flexing money for about a month and a half, 2 months. The next thing you know, they tapped out. What happened? Dope. They too high. They too strung out. They can't keep up with their profit. They own dope. The street niggas is drug addicts now. Like, and I blame the niggas who thought they was fly and thought that they was able to maintain a habit and maintain a hustle. And it looked good. The ice on the cake looked good, but when you get to the cake, it was still too doughy. You know what I mean? So it looked good, but it's really not good, man. And they put on, and they let the young crowd think it's okay to develop habits while trying to develop a hustle. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now these youngsters don't think at all now because they so doped up that they ain't in the right mind state. They don't have the wherewithal to process anything. And we not calling them what it is. So they think it's okay to be drug addicts. They think it's okay to be knocks. They think it's cool to be off the Perkies. They think it's cool. They think it's cool to be off of the Xannies. They think it's cool to be nodding out off the hop. They think it's they in prison getting strung out on drugs that ain't even drugs. They in prison off of spice. going man down in the cell off of drugs that ain't even a drug. What the fuck is a spice? And niggas got them thinking it's okay because we ain't calling them what it is. Like, since when it's been cool to be a drug addict, man? It don't matter if you got a gun on you. It don't matter if you got a few hundred in your pocket. It don't matter if you hit a lick and you up for right now. Nigga, you's a drug addict. Ain't nothing cool about that. And it's time for people to start calling them what it is, man. Calling them what it is, man. If you want the community to change and get back to level-headedness, to get back to reason, to get back to common sense and get back to what's sensible, we got to get the youngsters off the dope. We got to get the youngsters off the dope. We got to get the OGs off the dope. We got to get the big homies off the dope. We got to get the women off the dope. We got a whole community that's doped up. And we expect for something to go good. Can't. You can't expect for something to go good when the whole community is doped up and everybody think it's cool to be doped up. There's so many people on drugs now, they outnumber the people that's not using drugs. That's what happened to the community. That's what happened to the community. If y'all want to know how come niggas ain't having money like they have, how they used to have money, niggas ain't having hustle how they used to have hustle, it's because niggas got habits. Niggas got real bad habits, man. How you gonna form a hustle and you got a bad habit? How you gonna get a job if you can't piss clean? You can't even get clean for 30 days to get a job. This shit is crazy, man. And nobody is telling these youngsters what it is. No one is telling these youngsters, man, look at the big homie over here. He used to be just like you. The nigga had a habit and a hustle. But now he just got a habit. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all seeing, man. Point out to these youngsters, man. Let them know, like, hey, man, them pills, I remember when it used to be Vicodins. Y'all remember Vicodins? It used to be Vicodins. And the people who was taking Vicodins wasn't young people. It wasn't young people. It was older people, people whose bodies were in pain, people who got strung out on pain meds after getting in car accidents because the doctors prescribed it to them at a crazy rate. Right? It used to be Vicodins. Taking pills wasn't a teenage high. But now it is. And sadly, the pills got fentanyl in them now. And as deadly as Fetty is, you got young men consciously taking the shit. Consciously. They know the pills got Fetty in them, but they still want it. But that goes back to what hop. A hophead don't want the dope that's average. They want the dope that's damn near gonna kill them. And so you got young men and women strung out on Fetty pills. And these is the same young men and women that have the influence in our communities. When I was a teenager, and if you had a habit, you could be the homie, but you couldn't be the homie that had the influence. If you was popping too many E pills, niggas looked like a pill head. and you didn't have no influence. If you was seen drunkenly, what they call it, drunken in disorder, too often, you didn't have the respect of the young crowd. We looked at you like a wino. But now, these niggas is nodding out with pistols on them. That's one thing, nodding out with pistols on them. Nigga nodding out at gas stations. Niggas really be lacking now in the streets because they off real drugs. Real drugs. Since when has being an addict been a popular thing amongst the real niggas? The real niggas is turning into real junkies, man. And I was in the pen. And when I first got to the pen, it was a no drug policy. It was a no drug policy when I first got to the pen. Then next thing you know, nigga, the drugs start coming in, and the big homies start using the drugs. And then I came to a meeting one day. It's like it happened. It went from one day to the next. On Tuesday, it was a no drug policy. I woke up on Wednesday morning. It was okay to get high. Nigga, drugs changed the whole culture just like that. That fucking fast. That damn fast. Overnight, it seems like drugs changed our culture overnight. Now, when you want to make a vote, and it's a original idea. What I mean by original idea is something that has been accepted as a social norm since the construction of the first California prisons, right? And when you're just trying to uphold what has been upheld since the constructions and the development of African American politics in the California penal system. Yeah, I'm getting like I'm talking like that. Yeah, I am, right? Now all of that shit has become undone because of drug addicts. Because drug addicts have a more popular vote than non-drug addicts. And prison is what they call a micro, I forgot the word they use, but basically everything that goes on in prison reflects what's going on in the streets, right? So when I get out, I see that there's more homies on drugs than not on drugs. And everybody is letting the homies on drugs think that it's cool to be on drugs. Ain't nobody saying, no, nigga, y'all niggas is knocks, man. Y'all niggas is dope addicts, man. Y'all niggas is drug addicts, man. Y'all niggas can't think right, man. Y'all niggas not in your right mind, man. Y'all not in your right mind to be having no influence on our politics. Because like the politics could change depending on who got the sack for the day. Man, I need some Xannies, man. I need some Perkies, man. I need some Fetty pills, man. Who got it? Oh, the ops got it? Well, fuck it, man. We cool with the ops. They not the ops no more. Because right now, they own right now. They the ones with all the Fetty pills. Niggas are straight knocks now, man. That shit ain't cool, man. And you wonder how come there's so much shit taking place in the black communities, man. It's because ain't nobody ostracizing the drug addicts. Ain't nobody saying, no, nigga, you can't ride with me, nigga. You can't, nigga. Wasn't none of that shit popping off of my carload. And it won't pop off of my carload today. Like, nah, nigga, you niggas, I'm not about to hop in, I'm not about to be riding with nobody, nigga, full off perks and fatty pills. You not about to OD in the car with me, nigga. Hell no. But that's the thing, though, man. Ain't nobody telling these people, preferably telling these youngsters, to say no to drugs, man. What happened to the DARE program, man? I come up from that generation where we had the DARE program, man. Do they still got the DARE program? Dare to be different, man. Dare to say no to drugs, man. This shit is killing our community, nigga. Not just metaphorically, but literally. It's literally killing our community. Rest in peace to the homie, man. But nigga, drugs is literally killing our community. And we just sitting back and watching our young life pop pills, snort drugs, right? That shit is a motherfucking shame, man. We watching our youth throw their life away, man, in multiple ways. But since when has it been okay to let drugs be the reason? Drugs? Come on, man. We got to do better, man, in our community, man. That's really it really pains me, man. It really hurts me to see that we strung out. And I say we, as a community as a whole, we strung out. We gotta watch what our kids are smoking. Our kids ain't even safe for smoking weed. Niggas is putting fatty in the weed. Motherfuckers is smoking fatty in the weed. Nigga, let a nigga would have put some coke, what they call him, a cabbie. Like, let a nigga around me would have been smoking a cabbie. Nigga, that's liable to get you put off the hood. But now, niggas is just popping pills and you know what? My era is at fault here too, man. My era is at fault here too, man. Because them E-pills, man. Them E-pills, man. They did a number on us too, man. Every time you pop the pill, you put a hole in your brain, they say. I popped them once. I put one hole in my brain. I popped the E-pill one time, man. And it wasn't for me. And this how you know my generation was different. Because when I popped the E-pill for the one time, it wasn't me that decided the pill wasn't for me. It was my homies and the niggas I was around that told me, "Oh, I need to be popping that shit." Like, Cuddy, you don't need to be popping pills, Cuddy. I said, I don't even want to pop them no more either, though. And they're like, that's good, because, nigga, pills ain't for you. Right? Nigga, so it was a time where a motherfucker will pull your coattail and let you know, like, nigga, that shit you doing ain't cool. But I don't think these young men got that shit these days. I don't think these young men got nobody telling them, especially from their age group, that they're going too far off. That they're drinking too much. That they're becoming drunks. Right? That they're becoming knocks. That they're becoming fiends. Like I don't think this young crowd has anybody bringing them back to reality and humbling them. And that's what they need, man. They need somebody to say, they need somebody that's in their corner to let them know, hey, man, you falling off in a big way, man, in a real way, man. What Aaron the plumber say? In a real way. In a real way, man, you falling off, man. And falling off ain't never been cool, man. I'm telling you, man, I be see some of these young dudes, man, look like they flexing a little knot, right? But next thing you know, I'm going through their stories and scrolling through the social media sites, and I'm like, damn, niggas ain't smoking no more big blunts. Niggas ain't got no more money. Niggas ain't popping no more bottles. Niggas ain't on nothing no more. I'm like, damn, story show is getting boring. But I know what it is. The niggas on drugs, man. Ain't no way you go from there's no way to go from a few thousand to 3 zeros. Nigga, how you go from 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 to 3 zeros? Broke. You can't tell me niggas ain't on dope. Nigga, I know what it looks like when niggas is on dope. Cause I seen it. I've been there. I seen homies who can't maintain a hustle because they got a habit. If you have a habit and you're trying to maintain a hustle, how long you think it's gonna last before your habit takes over and your hustle falls off? Right? And if y'all think that I'm just talking shit and I don't know what I'm talking about, look to those above you. Hear the stories about your homies that was up and having money and getting high, and now they just getting high and not having money. Every hood has multiple cases of the same story. Multiple, man, I'm a Muslim, right? Allah says, look at the people that was here before you. Look at the people that was here before you to see what's going to happen to you. It's going to repeat itself, man. Don't think you're going to be the nigga with the habit and the hustle that's going to beat the hustle, that's going to beat the habit, that's going to keep the habit and keep the hustle. You're not. What's going to end up happening is one of the scenarios that's going to happen, that can possibly happen, is that you keep the habit, keep the hustle, get locked up, and then become a habitual user while incarcerated. And everything that happened prior to incarceration is going to be erased off your legend. Because people going to say, I was locked up with such and such and so, and that nigga was in there off dope. That nigga was in there off spice. That nigga was in there off crystal. That nigga was in there off hop. That nigga was in there getting beat up because he owed debts. So all that gangster shit you thought you was doing, all that baller shit you thought you was doing is going to be erased in one prison sentence. And then when you get out, you're going to still be hooked on drugs. You're still going to be without a hustle. Because what's going to happen is, when you get out from doing your time as a knock, if you get locked up and you do your whole prison sentence as a knock, my nigga, when you get out, the hood got nothing for you. When you do your time getting DP'd and ran up off the yard because you was in debt, the hood has nothing for you. And so you're going to get out with a habit, no hustle, and no one's going to put you on your feet because they're going to look at you as if you're a dope fiend. But prior to your incarceration, no one expressed them thoughts to you. That's why I'm here now, man. That's why I'm here now. I'm expressing to all of y'all that thinks y'all can keep up with a habit and a hustle. Kick the habit. Keep the hustle. Kick the habit. Keep the hustle. If y'all want to do anything besides fall off and be a bum and be a knock and be off this and be off that, be asking the homies if they could toss you out a little something, something to keep you warm. Asking for a jacket, asking for some shoes. Man, I ain't gonna even get into the other shit. You know what? I ain't gonna get into it real quick, man. I'm gonna get into it real quick, man. Drugs is making some of y'all niggas gay. Drugs is bringing out some inner freaky shit that you niggas got going on, man. That you wouldn't have done sober. Drugs is bringing out the bad. I don't even know how to say it, man. I don't even know how to say it besides, man, stay the fuck off the dope, man. Stay off them pills, man. If it make you scratch, if it make you itch, if it make you suck, if it make you do any of that type of shit, leave that shit the fuck alone, my nigga. It's not for us. It's not for us. Relax, man. Like, go get therapy. Go get therapy if you getting high because it's a stress relief. Go get therapy, my nigga. Go talk to somebody, man. Like you can even if y'all know me, if it's anybody that know me, anybody friends with me on any type of social media. And if you ever going through something, man, you depressed, man, call me, man. I got 2 ears, man, to listen to you, man, and 1 big heart. Right? But I'm telling y'all, man, we have to start letting these young men know that getting and developing the habits, bad habits, is not going to be anything good in it. Your kidneys going to get ruined. Your liver's going to get ruined. Your quality of life is going to be ruined by when you get older. Your health is going to deteriorate faster. Like, there's nothing good that comes from drug usage. And y'all know it. Y'all kidneys be failing. Like, there's so many reasons why we shouldn't be using these drugs, man. And I ain't trying to sound like I'm judging. I'm trying to get y'all to see that you can go from the streets to success. You could do it. You could go from the streets to success. But you can't bring a habit with you. And don't be sitting talking about, oh, them rich white people, well, and they got habits, they be on drugs too, and they use dope too. That's what a lot of people gonna be saying. But when we do it, it's something wrong. When we do something wrong, right? Yeah, because it's not for us. It's not meant for the black people, bruh. We don't need that type of shit. We don't need that type of shit. That's how come we can't handle that type of shit. It's not for us. It's not. Oh, but they do it, and it's so. Listen, check this out, right? If they do it, that's what they do. We ain't they. We ain't they. We're trying to put us in their category. If that's what they do, Let them do that. Because their families are falling apart too. They can't reproduce at the rate we reproduce. They can't. They can't reproduce at the rate we reproduce. So let them have that shit. We don't gotta take everything they do. Because that's the truth. Every drug in the United States of America first was their problem. Cocaine used to be a rich person's drug. Right? Then they gave us. Right? Crystal methamphetamine, a white person's drug. White people were the ones cooking them up in the lab. Right? Hitler. That's where it really came from. Hitler, to keep his soldiers up at night. What happened? They seen what it did to them. Gave it to us. Right? Opioids. Opium. Right? Giving it to their soldiers to heal them up and all of that stuff. And a pain thing. They start getting high off of it. What they do? Give it to us. Right? These pills that we taking today. What happened? Who was taking it first? Them. They was taking it first. We don't have to pick up on every trend that they do. Let them have something for themselves, man. Drugs is not for us. That's how come they tear us down the way they tear us down. Because it's not for us. It's not part of our DNA. We stronger than that. We tougher than that. We mentally capable, we mentally stronger than that. God really built us differently. I know we all equal. We all equal. But our genetic makeup is different. What we went through, our ancestral bloodline is different. We don't need drugs to cope. We don't need drugs to numb our society, to numb our reality. Drugs is killing us and tearing our communities apart. And they know that's what will happen. That's how come they pump it into our community. And then they come to our community to get it. They leave their communities, come to our communities to get the drugs. But they put it in our communities so we can't leave it. We can't escape the reality of addiction. So what we have to do is, man, we have to start preaching to this newest generation. Yeah, it can start with the niggas that's on the drugs now. Quit making it seem like it's cool. And admit that you got a problem. Admit that you're trying to cope with something that's too hard for you to cope with. Don't guide the next generation to be like you, to think it's cool to pop these drugs, to take these drugs, man, pop these pills, drink this medicine, this liquid medicine. Like somewhere we have to break free of the dependency on drug usage in our community. If we don't break free of that, it's going to be real hard to get this new generation to go from the streets to success. Because first, you're going to have to cleanse them first. They're going to have to go clean. They're going to be battling with something way different than most reformed street niggas got to deal with. A lot of reformed street niggas that I know don't have the monkey on their back. They don't have to deal with the everyday battle of sobriety. They already sober. They never got into the hard drugs. They always maintain a hustle over habit. They always thought rationally. They always moved calculated. But now, motherfuckers are so doped up that they can't calculate their next step. Literally. They cannot calculate their next step. Their next move, they can't strategize their next move. How you gonna get successful? You can't strategize and plot out your next move. You can't even pull a caper. That's what we used to call them, capers back in the days. That's a lick, y'all. For you youngsters who might be watching this, that's a lick, right? But they can't even pull a caper no more. They can't even plot an escape route no more. Half of them probably don't even have the wind in their lungs to run from law enforcement. They so drugged out, riding around drunk. And I used to ride around and be drunk too. But I didn't get drunk until nighttime came. I wasn't drunk in the middle of the day. Every now and then you might call me drunk in the middle of the day. Under bad influence from older people. I'll be honest. But come on, man. We have to start preaching to these youths, man. We got to start calling a spade, y'all. If you see a young man and he think he got it going on, and you realize this nigga can't be himself without what do you say, perk 30. I just popped a perk 30, do my perky dance. Like that shit is cool, man. And music, that's another thing, man. I'm gonna end this live talking about music. The music. Rappers glorifying being addicts. It's crazy. It's crazy. So much so that you can make a bar about lean, and these youngsters these days would think that's the hardest bar. You could make a sliding bar about perk 30s and 30 round in your clip and put that shit together, and these youngsters today would think that's just the flyest and dopest bar. With that type of stuff being pushed into our eardrums and sitting on our thoughts and being replayed in our heads, how are we ever going to get these young men to become successful one day? When their idea of success is being high with a gun. These youngsters' idea of success today is being high with a gun. They're not even financially motivated no more. It used to be motherfuckers hopped in the streets for two reasons. One, for money. Two, because your niggas was in the streets. It was something you did. It was, hey, I got your back, you got my back. If anything ever happened to you, it better happen to me. If something happened to you and I ain't around, I'm going to make it happen to them. you know, revenge, I guess. I don't know what to really put on the second one, man. On the second reason, I don't know what word to put on it, man, what label to give it. But I know the first reason is financial endeavors, man. Yeah, I said endeavors. We can always be using small words, man. But yeah, man, people hopped in the streets to get money. You was trying to get money. Whether you was jacking, hustling, shooting dice, gambling. Like every day, everybody set out to get some money. Right? Now, niggas set out to go get pills. To go get lean. That's their first agenda. The first agenda of the youngsters these days is to get high. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. For a motherfucker 16, 17 years old, 15 years old to wake up and the first thing on their mind is who got perks, who got lean, who got bars. That's the first thing on their mind. Oh, what about weed? What about the first thing people with weed? With weed, wake and bake, weed. You ain't saying about people who smoke weed. Well, I am saying about people who smoke weed. If you wake up and your first agenda is to get high and you have no money, you're in the same boat. Well, what if I got money? What if I got money and my first agenda is still to go get a perky when I wake up? Right? Okay. You try to make an argument. Okay. I'm going to tell you why it ain't no difference. And that's not in your favor. The reason why there ain't no difference between a motherfucker that wake up with money and trying to get high off some weed and a motherfucker that wake up and get money with money and try to get high off of Xanny or anything else, the reason why it ain't no difference is because no matter what, if you don't get control over the habit, you're going to lose control of the hustle. Period. If you don't have control over the habit, you're going to lose control of the hustle. No matter how good you're able to how long you're able to maintain a good hustle while maintaining the habit. Eventually, the habit wins out. Eventually, that nigga that was waking up to smoke weed will be waking up to smoke weed and have no money. Nigga be a straight weed head. A straight weed head. This what the weed heads sound like when they in their 40s. What's up, little homie? What you doing? Shit, I ain't over here, shit. All right, pull up, man. Pull up on me, man. Go smoke something. Burn one with your big homie. That's what he sound like. That's exactly what the nigga sound like. I'm gonna call and young niggas who watching this, y'all let me know if I'm lying. The big homie in his 40s. This him. What's up, little homie? What you doing? What niggas is on today? Oh, so I'm just over at the pad, nigga. Nigga, you know it's good. You can pull up, nigga. Come through, nigga. We can hop on the game or something, nigga. Yeah, nigga got a wood over here and everything, nigga. Pull up, nigga. Come burn 3-5 with your boy. Oh, this what the young niggas sound like. That's about his money. Oh, you got trees over there? No, I'm saying I just got a wood from last night. You know, you don't need no wood? 40 years old. 40 fucking years old. A fucking weed head. Strung out on motherfucking marijuana. Ain't got no job. Ain't got no bitch. Ain't got no car. Ain't got no government check. This is what niggas is doing in their 40s, man. You young niggas need to pay attention to what's going on, man. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, it's hard to maintain a hustle while trying to feed a habit. So it ain't no difference. A weed head, a pill head, a crack head, a coke head, a hop head, a meth head. They all heads. And as long as you feed in any of those habits, it's going to be hard to get ahead. I ain't capping, y'all. I ain't just making shit up. Look around you. Look, y'all young 25, 24-year-olds, 23-year-olds, 22-year-olds. Y'all 16-year-olds, 21-year-olds. Y'all YNs. For the YNs. Look at what's going on. Look at Unc and them. Look at OG and them. Look what these niggas is doing. Them niggas is what? Nigga in their 40s hanging out at the liquor store doing what? Doing what? Literally doing what? How is niggas even paying a bill? How is niggas even keeping dry in the rain? They at their bitch house. And when you living like that, when you always at your bitch house, nigga, you ain't at your bitch house, you at your man house. You at your man house. You at your woman house. She taking care of you. While you out there pretending to look for a job. Pretending to be trying to get back on your feet. Pretending like you just pretending like you just going through a rough patch in life. Saying everything that she want to hear, making everything sound so motherfucking sweet. Nigga, you out there in the streets, nigga, straight dope fiend. And it's young niggas following those footsteps. Because somehow, some way, being a knock is a cool thing nowadays. I don't understand how that became the case. I'm upset that it is the case. And somebody besides me to tell these young men that they knocks. Tell these young men that they drug addicts. Tell these young men the reason you having problems maintaining your hustle is because you are too focused on your habit. Be real with them. Let them know. Like, nigga, you in your mid-20s, nigga, there's no way you should be drunk at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning. You in your 20s, my nigga. What the fuck is you doing drunk 9 o'clock in the morning? Period. Nigga. Drunk 9 o'clock in the fucking morning in your 20s? What are you gonna, if you already do that in your 20s, nigga, you ain't even leaving no room to grow in your addiction when you get to your 50s. How the fuck is these young men high out their mind on hard narcotics? Hard narcotics. Before motherfucking 11 a.m. Before 11 a.m. Nigga, third period not even over yet with. Niggas is barely going on, niggas in school is barely on third period. And niggas is in the streets drunk and high off pills when they should be their ass in school. But they the cool kids. Nah, brother. When I was a kid, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool when I was a kid. Nah. Not popping the pill. Niggas is popping pills 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Nah. Not the cool kids. The not kids was. The niggas that you looking around right now and you see doing bad, that's what they was doing back then. They was doing bad back then. But they had a hustle. They made it look good. But now they got nothing but a habit. Man, y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all stay woke, man. And y'all stay sober, man. And y'all let these youngsters know, man, that you there for them, that you support them. Help them with an AA, NA class. Help them get clean, man. Let them know, like, if you want to be successful, man, you got to shake as many bad habits as possible. Not just drugs and alcohol, but as many bad habits as possible. But that's just the bad habit I focused on today, man, because it's really ruining our communities, man. It's really ruining our integrity as a community. It's really ruining our morals as a community. It's really ruining our trust in our community. You can't even trust these niggas these days. Not because they grimy on some slime shit, but it's because they on some knock shit. You never know what a knock gonna do to you when they itching and can't get a fix. You never know what a knock gonna do when they see you with a knot in your pocket and they just trying to get high. Knocking down their own homies because they want to fix. We got to fix that. But I'm gone, though, man. Y'all have a good day.